Hey guys, this is Chris Morgan, mental performance coach for athletes. I want to talk to you today about a question that many of you are likely asking as you prepare for your seasons. And if you're not asking it, I would recommend you do. That question is, how can I have the best season yet? So what I would like to say to you is that if you want to have the best season of your life, you need to first of all understand what is the law of performance. The law of performance is that your performance is equal to your skill plus your will. And your skill is your technique and your conditioning. So all the cardio, all the weightlifting you do, all of the technique training that you do, that's your skill. And your will is your mindset. And that's simply all your conscious beliefs, your subconscious beliefs, the emotional energy you put into the moment, your ability to focus, have passion and commitment, and go after what you want. Most of us tend to focus on training the skill part because that's the most obvious component to train. And there's a lot of benefit to that. Obviously, being very skilled is a big advantage, and it can even kind of help your will. But most of us don't have a systematic way to focus on training the will. And that's what I would like to offer to you, is that if you want to have the best season, then a great way to get an advantage in that is to focus on your will and training that. So what does that actually look like? Well, first of all, I would invite you to make a decision to fully commit to training your will each and every day before practice and before your games. That commitment will already start to train your will. Focus not so much on the cost of that commitment, but focus on what you're going to get out of it or the reward from that. That's going to take some of the burden off the commitment and allow you to fully engage with that. Secondly, have routines or habits that you are able to do before each practice and each game that are going to get you into peak mindset. All right, so what does that actually look like? The first thing I'll leave with you in this video, and we'll go more into that with other videos, is that's a very simple quote that Tony Robbins says, where your focus goes, your energy flows. So always be able to set your focus on what you want to happen. Do not focus on what you don't want to happen. When you focus on what you don't want to happen, that usually happens. So always have a very constructive goal that you're focusing on that's going to expand your game, that's going to expand your ability to perform, and focus on making that happen. Don't set it too high, don't set it too low. Stretch yourself a little bit, because if you set it too high, then you're gonna run into something called mind-body tension, which is where your subconscious mind is still not yet attuned to being able to go after something, and so you're not going to perform at your best. If you set it too low, you'll be under-engaged. So set it just right. We can talk more about what that looks like when I tell you about how to set the right kind of goals. But for now, remember that where your focus goes, your energy flows. Thank you, Tony Robbins. And remember that the law of performance is always at work. So just don't focus on your skill, but also focus on developing your will. That's going to give you that little edge that you need from this season to have the best season yet. If you guys like this and you want to see more videos, comment or hit a like and let me know, and I'll have lots more good content for you all. Have a good one.